My fellow young Bahamians, I am Jasmine Collie, Vice President of the Young Democrats Alliance. My concern for the youth of this nation has led me before you to address the issues pertaining to continuing education for our nation's youth. As we know, my fellow young Bahamians, as a result of the tragic pandemic known as COVID-19 and its potential impact to our nation from a health perspective, the government of the Bahamas has declared a national emergency, and all schools in the private and public sectors are now closed. Unfortunately, we do not know how long this viral disease will last, and the reopening of schools is still unsure for us all. As a youth myself, I understand the importance of education and how vital it is in this time for all students to be engaged with the educational activities for learning. After listening to the Minister of Education's presentation in the House of Parliament as he addressed continuing education, it became clear that the COVID-19 is a wake-up call to the Bahamas, which exposes the lack of contingent in our educational system. In an attempt to assist the Minister, an effective and coordinated plan has been crafted by the YDA that we believe is practical and ideal to ensure that our youth in the Bahama lands are not placed at a disadvantage in accessing their education during this crisis. Therefore, we suggest the following to the government. We should encourage all teachers and administrators to set up Gmail email accounts for the students in their classes. This email setup would also provide students direct access to their teachers for any assignments or questions from parents on any lesson plans, and will keep the lines of communication open on both sides from teachers, parents, and the students. Number 2, administrators and teachers should explore the possibility of implementing Google Classroom for all students from grades 3 to 12. These classes should also be supplemented by reputable online platforms such as Khan Academy. Subject instruction should be streamlined, and teachers should focus on basic subjects including reading, writing, math, language, and science. Students in grades kindergarten through 2nd grade should be given prepared work, and their parents or guardians should be asked to come and collect their work. Online platforms such as ABC Mouse should also be explored. Number 3, we note that the minister referenced a virtual platform. However, it appears that this platform was not introduced to the vast majority of the teaching staff and greater population in the public schools. Hence, we submit that Google Classroom is user-friendly for both the teacher and the student and requires minimum training. Users of the program will have access to online support via Google. It's the fastest solution to get our virtual schools up and running. It also allows parents to participate in their children's learning. Additionally, uploading and storage of material will not be an issue, and the teachers and children can communicate freely via text or video conferencing. We note that the Minister of Finance and the Minister of Education failed to mention any form of budgeting for their educators in our facility to facilitate online learning for our nation's youth. During this crisis, we believe that the government should invest $1 million in Chromebook for 4,000 teachers that work in the public educational sector to upload online assignments for the children daily. These online assignments should include daily task content that aligns with grade level assessment, Bahamas Junior Certificate, and Bahamas Graduate Certificate Secondary. All GLAD PJCs and PGCSE exams or handwritten exams done at recognized exam locations in the Bahamas. However, due to the closure of all schools and this unsure period, the government should consider changing the complexity of these exams. The Ministry of Education should allow students to sit the exam online in a multiple choice form setting. These exams should only focus on the theory and the practical form that is a criteria of the examination, and that practical form should be implemented as video scenarios on this online examination system or platform. This online national format will be easier as the computer system will be able to regenerate and mark the questions on its own. Therefore, students will be able to receive their grades back at a faster period. Students can sit the exam on an online classroom collaboration software at home, in which the teacher can view the student via live webcam screen as students sit their exam to avoid any form of misconduct known as cheating on these exams. Being a youth that lived in Camp Road, my heart goes out to those living in Camp Road and constituencies like Bingtown and other parts of the Bahamas that do not have access to internet or data or Wi-Fi or technological devices like cell phones tablets or computers, whether it be desktops or laptops. I understand that many of our nation's youth that do not have access to these before mentioned platforms will not have access to education, and thus we have crafted a plan to eliminate the disparities in our youth education. The government should engage a public-private partnership with companies that offer forms of technological devices like BTC and/or Live. These phone stores and mobile device providers should extend deep discounts on products for our parents to purchase for their children to receive the educational content and participate in their online learning. Also, the government should partner with BTC and/or Live to devise a program or product which allows teachers to access the internet via their laptop or tablet devices to administer work to our nation's youth. That a similar program should be also instituted for all students to access the internet through their respective devices. The Bahamian government should allocate funds for all children on the social services list to be provided with technological devices such as tablets or laptops for the purpose of completing their schoolwork. Despite all of the challenges that are before us Bahamian people, with our country and our youth, I believe that this is an opportunity the government should take advantage of to update and transition our public educational system into the 21st century, adding more online platforms, class collaborations that take place online, student portal software mechanisms that students and their parents will be able to log into their accounts and engage the teachers, or tutoring formats for national examinations, and even view grades and assignments by their teachers. As the Vice President of the Young Democrats Alliance, I stand ready and willing to assist the government of the Bahamas alongside other youth executives of the Young Democrats Alliance. May the Lord God of this nation continuously keep and protect the Commonwealth of the Bahamas and the Bahamian people. Thank you and God bless you.